Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's August the 13th of the Duck Adventure, and we're not going to let the ducks out right away here today because I've got to go down in the swamp and check the bait lines on the snapping turtle trap. Plus, I'm keeping an eye out here just in case I see Mr. Fox show up here, because you know, he might actually come right out in the open because the ducks are in the pen. So, but they want out really bad. I got up this morning at 4:30 because I'm trying to catch up on the editing for you guys. Plus, I just couldn't sleep. Something just told me to get up. But poor little ducks, they want out. Which I'm going to fulfill their wishes here shortly. But first, I'm going to go get the axe. And I'm going to grab my big rubber gloves. Just in case we catch a turtle, I got to handle it because those things are covered in every freaking bacteria you can think of. So, and you know, hopefully we'll catch something. You know, hopefully we caught something. I hope we caught something, and we can end this, and then I can force them to the lake. So, all right, I'm gonna head down to the swamp and see if we caught anything. All right, I've got the axe, and oh, look at the mud in here. This is crazy. And I actually washed out this whole end of the pen yesterday. It rained all night here. It's this summer, it sucks. Actually, it's warmed up a little bit right now, but it's oh, that's slippery. But you're not going to believe it. Tomorrow they're calling for a high of 12 degrees. I'm a real killing machine today. Here I got the axe, the same axe that we have to put the ducks out of misery from, you know, predators, and the shotgun strapped to my back in case Mr. Fox shows up. All right, look at the mud in here. It rained. Like last night, actually, the weatherman was calling. They said they were supposed to have 70 millimeters of rain last night. So, all right, let's go down and see what we got here. All right, so what I did was I hammered some steel angle iron into the ground here and tied the fishing line to it. And it doesn't look like we got anything here. I'll just pull this one up. No, that one's untouched. No, that one's untouched too. So that's nothing on that line. That's bizarre. I thought for sure I was going to come down here this morning and we'd see a turtle attached to a line. Alright, this one's out a little farther. No, nothing. Line's still got feed on it. Food untouched too. Nothing. Alright, let's go to the other one. Damn, I was really hoping. Now we got one more here and then we'll go over to the dock. Oh, this is, the water level is up again. Oh, I don't want to fall in with a shotgun on my back either. Plus I'm totally clothed. I didn't count on going for a swim this morning. Alright, what do we got on this one? No, untouched. Alright, well, we'll leave those. Okay, that's bizarre. That is bizarre. I thought for sure. Alright, let's go to the dock. Just something I want to show you before we head over to the dock. I'm losing it here, it's so early. This is exactly right there. That's where I saw the when I was up in the yard, that's where I saw the fox come out of, was right there. But if you look, I don't know if you can see this, the path. He's been traveling through here. He's cutting through the swamp. This is his path right here. He's going through here. So you can see it. He sort of, there's a Y there. I don't know if he changes his mind, but it was actually right there. It was this path here that I saw him, because when I saw him come out of the bulrushes, when I saw him with the binoculars, he was in front of the red. So he's cutting through here. I don't know, you know, like I said, you know, he's the size of a duck and the size of a fox. You know, every 3 days he's going to show up here probably for a snack. So hopefully I can catch him on his next return visit. All right, let's go to the dock. All right, we're down here. I took the boat out last night, came down here and it was full of water again. And it was only one rainstorm, and then last night's the big storm. Oh, what's this? It's moved. Oh, what do we got here? Ah, damn. The minnows. They cleaned it off. Alright, I gotta bring some more duck meat down here today. I'll just hook that there, or I'll put it here for now. Gotta make sure I don't bring Doug down because he's gotta jump in the water. Yeah, the minnows. I knew, someone told me the minnows were gonna... Oh, this one's pulled over to the side here. No, minnows did this one too. Ah, the minnows are eating the duck meat. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Alright, well, I'll reload that up again. Yeah, that's what it is. The minnows. And there's a lot of minnows in here. So, well, we're feeding the minnows. I'll bring some duck meat. Damn, I froze it all too. Unbelievable. I shouldn't have froze it. I thought for sure I wasn't going to need any more. I thought, you know, we'll catch one batch and boom. So I'll take some out of the freezer, and I wish we could catch this guy. You know, I think of the amount of times that I have come down to this lake and stood on this very dock and seen the snapping turtles, you know, swimming around here, actually right around this area here. And you know, I never had a problem with them because I had nothing snapping turtles wanted to eat. And actually, you know, I used to let them, you know, anybody who watches my series on YouTube knows that I actually, you know, put a cage around and protected, you know, the eggs so they could hatch. Oh man, that's coming back to bite me on the bum. All right, well, I go let the ducks out, and it's actually a really nice warm wind, which is bizarre because it's supposed to be freezing cold today. So weatherman's totally screwed up. But the amount of rain we got last night, it was nuts. It's been, that's all happening here this year is rain. And tomorrow's forecast, like I said, they're calling for, I think it's 12 degrees Celsius, which is like, I don't know, about 50 Fahrenheit, you know, in the summertime as a high. It's just, this summer sucks. All right, let's go let the ducks out. Yeah, yesterday when Doug and I were coming out of the bush here from setting the turtle bait lines, the ducks are absolutely freaked out. They were in the yard and they absolutely panicked when Doug came through the bush. And it wasn't until I started yelling hello that they calmed down. They're definitely clued into something in the bush is not happy things. But it's sort of strange. Well, not strange. It's really neat how as soon as they see it's Doug, they calm down. Oh, poor little ducks. I'm gonna let you out right now. I'm gonna grab the big camera for the morning rush. All right, people, it's time for the hyper morning rush. I think it's gonna be a good one here. Hello, ducks. Believe it or not, Doug's still inside sleeping. I just left him. I thought I gotta go down to the swamp, and I really didn't want to have him come down if I'm dealing with a snapping turtle, and you know, and plus if I got to shoot here first thing in the morning, I don't want to take a chance of Doug running, you know, in the way or spooking what my target is. So, but oh, I want to show you guys the molt that's going on here. We got a perfect view right now. Look at the hand on that male. They're losing their serious molt, and that's the first time that I've seen the ruins in a molt. I've never seen the ruins in a molt, and this year they're all, like right now, they're all looking really bad. But yesterday, I ended up getting a grand total of 10 eggs yesterday. I found, actually, I was walking to the swamp, right on the path to the creek, I found 6 eggs. And then I found 3 in the yard and I have 1 in the shed. So yesterday actually egg production was up. All right, ducks, I know you're waiting. There's actually right now a big blue spot of sky above us, and which totally contradicts what the weatherman's saying is supposed to happen today. So who knows? Maybe the storm is you know, farther south. No, that wasn't actually much of a rush. The stragglers at the end. Oh, it's starting to rain. I don't believe this. We got. Alright, I'm gonna have to take the camera in here, guys, because the camera doesn't like water. And it looks like there's a whole bunch of juveniles staying in the pen. Okay, that's bizarre. I see a duck that shouldn't be in the... I don't know how this duck got in with the rest of them. It's a yellow one, which means it should be on the other side of the barn. How did it get through? Alright. Yeah, this guy right here, and it's really muddy. He must have crawled under something. He shouldn't be with these ducks. He's far too yellow, which means he has somehow slipped through the grid and got into with this group, which doesn't make any sense. And the dirt of him, it looks like he probably did slip underneath the grid. Oh yeah, here comes some more. Oh, they stripped all the feed last night. I'm underneath the tree here, so the rain's not hitting me. Oh, the little ones. The little ones are so cute. Alright, I'm going to go grab a bag of feed here and drag the sleigh out for them into the yard. We gotta get these guys back to the lake. We gotta catch that snapping turtle. It's a slow morning rush here today. But then again, we got the adolescents, which they're a little bit slow on the uptake here. They're coming up right now here. Just look at them. They're so cute. Come on, enjoy your freedom, guys. So I was looking on the calendar, and it's actually August the 19th is 30 days that I'm going to be able to take the grid barrier down and introduce the other side to the flock and you know, increase the size of the pen. But today I got to clean out the barn. Well, I got some stragglers here. I got to clean out the barn, and I got to clean out the laying shack too. I got to get them some new straw. Everybody's having a snack. Okay, we got a rainbow. I wonder if it'll show up in the camera. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh yes, you can. There you go. I wonder if there's a pot of gold at the end of that for the ducks. Or a pot of gold for me. It's just a light sprinkle coming down. Oh, guys, I know. You're doing a good job of keeping the lawn trim, but There's so much water around the property right now. All the creeks are full again. Everything's just mud and it's a mess. Well, I gotta take the camera in here. It's starting to come down a little harder. It can't last long because it's absolutely blue sky above me. They're heading down. I really wish we would have caught that old Bruce Lee's giving a flop there. You know, I couldn't believe it when I did the tagging and I had to handle the geese, how calm they were when I handled them. Absolutely went limp in my hands when I was holding them. No noise, no quacking, no screeching. Everybody's trying to fly here this morning. I can't believe how warm it is. It's not supposed to be this warm today. Oh, look at this. We got a serious rush to from a bunch of juveniles. Hopefully they're not rushing to their death, the jaws of a snapping turtle. The swamp is just full of water. I got a hunch they're going to spend the day down there. Actually, those juveniles are very adventurous. Actually, more like naive. It would just suck if we caught on film a fox running through grabbing a duck right now with a shotgun on my back and a camera in my hand. Those little guys are on a mission. I know, ducks. Actually, guys, I got an idea. I'm going to head down to the swamp. I figure that this is probably a good chance that Mr. Snapping Turtle might appear. Especially with the little ducks playing in the water. I'm going to head down there. Well, Mr. Fox came back today. Unfortunately, I wasn't here. I had to whip to town. I was gone a matter of like 40 minutes is all I was gone. And I got home and all the ducks were at the front of the house underneath the trees, which is exactly the same place they went the last time the fox came. And it's the only time, actually, that they ever go to the front of the house is you know, when they've been chased out by a predator. And as soon as I got home, and you know, Doug and I were walking around the yard, and you know, the ducks came back out, and they were, you know, running around and, you know, totally relaxed again. You know, so if I'm home, the ducks are you know, they're very calm and they're relaxed, and as you know, and I'm not here, Mr. Fox shows up. So but I'm not. I'm not supposed to be going to town tomorrow. I'm hoping, because I got to stay here. I got to keep my eye out. I got a new sling for my shotgun so it doesn't kill my shoulder. So actually I've been wearing it the last 2.5 hours working around the property here, and my shoulder doesn't feel it at all, so it does the trick. It was $30 well spent. So But the ducks are, you know, like I said, I'm home, so and Doug and I have been out walking around the yard working, and I cleaned the barn out today for the ducklings. It was disgusting. Tomorrow I'm attacking the shed. I figure since we don't have much egg action happening, I'm going to take the nesting boxes out of the shed and turn it into a sleeping shack for the ducks. Because we're not even, you know, I think it's 7 days away from, you know, introducing these guys to the flock. So this will get opened up. It's just, you know, this fox thing is too much for me. I'm cracking on it. I want the thing gone. So I'm planning on just hanging around the yard tomorrow. That's my goal. Working around the yard, and I want to work on the new feeder for the ducks. I want to get it done because right now I'm using the sleigh plus the feeders in the pen at night. But the rain we had last night was so strong, I thought I was going to have to, you know, work on the pen, washing it out today. And we had so much rain last night, all the poop was down in the corner. All I had to do was blow it out. It took me like maybe 25 minutes with the hose to blow it out, and I was done. And the whole pen's washed out, but we got a lot of rain. I think we got the 70 millimeters they called for, because the way the pen was washed out, like even if you look right here, there's no poop. Like there must have been a good flow of water, you know, to wash out the pen the way it did. I'm going to be glad when these guys are big enough to defend. I think this guy is a gander, and that one there might be a gander also, but I think that one there is a female because it's smaller. So the females can get about 20 pounds full grown, and then the males are, they're like 30 pounds full grown. So I'm going to be glad when they're 30 pounds and they can, you know, protect the flock. Yes, that's your job. You and Goose Lee. That's a gorgeous duck. I love the gray markings. I'm wondering how much more, you know, the coloring is going to change on him once he matures. It's, you know, it almost looks like it's intentional the way the gray is through his wing. It's a gorgeous looking goose. Of course, they got to be in the disgusting water. Tomorrow I got to dig some trenches down here to redirect the water to get it going in one spot. Marble ducks are looking real good. Look at that. She's looking awesome. And actually there's another marble duck in the yes, she's a female too. She's like almost like, she's about 30% bigger than a Rouen, but you know, she's about 30% smaller than a Peking, so she's at halfway between size. But we've got another one that's in the 100 batch here that I have to come out of the barn yet. There's another one that's a marble duck. And the little guys, look how small these little guys are. And the little ones this year, like, considering this guy's only been introduced, you know, it's only been, what, 3 days? 4 days? And they're, like, all over the place. I think it's because the flock. They're just everywhere. Let's look at that. Get your head out of the ground there, buddy. But Mr. Fox was here. When I got home, I drove down the... Well, actually, I was at the gate. I was at the gate, unlocking the gate. I looked up. Well, actually, I didn't even have to look up. When I pulled into the driveway, I can see down my driveway from the highway, and I saw the geese in the driveway. And then I unlocked the gate, and I drove down, and I saw all the ducks in the front yard, and I went, "Oh no, Mr. Fox was here." And I walked around the whole property. I looked everywhere, couldn't find anything that showed us, you know, sign of blood like the last time. We know Mr. Fox was here. You know, I found that tuft of feathers with blood. Didn't find that this time. So maybe it was just a grab and run, and I hope the duck died quick. But I'm going to get that fox. I am. I'm hell bent on it. I got the shotgun, you know, completely set up now. I'm wearing it all the time, except right now. I just took it off. So he's already got his food today. He isn't coming back, but so he's coming back every second day. So tomorrow he might not be here. So Friday, there's a really good chance. Friday we'll have fox action on Friday. So. And you know, if luck we have it here, I'm going to get him because I'm going to be here in you know, I gotta get that guy. It bothers me when my babies are getting taken away like this. Well, I'm gonna have a shower and get some food into me. I'm hungry. And the ducks are enjoying life here. Just look at them. I'm gonna be glad when I get the snapping turtles. Oh yeah, no snapping turtles either. I went down to the creek and you know, the minnows had cleaned off my bait again, so I had to rebait it. But the thing is, the minnows, there's no minnows eating the bait down in the creek. It's only down at the lake they're eating it. So maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But there's nothing later. Like I was just down there about 40 minutes ago and still nothing. But then again, the ducks were all down there and they weren't too worried about it. So I don't know what's going on with the snapping turtle. And this poor little girl, she's not getting better at all. Absolutely not. Her hips are screwed. Something seriously wrong with her. So I just put her back in there for the night. But oh, and also my egg production yesterday. Yesterday I got like 10 eggs. Today, not a single egg on the property. Nowhere. Nowhere on the path, nowhere around the yard. Like yesterday I found some in the grass. Down in the shed building, it's like, you know, the moult. It's like they're taking, unless the ones that, you know, that are laying are doing it every second day. And maybe tomorrow I'll get a bunch of eggs, so. But tomorrow I'm attacking the shed. I got to clean it all out, get it all set up. Take the nesting boxes out, wash the nesting boxes, clean them all up for the, because I'm going to have a use for them later on, but not right now. I'm going to convert the shed over so that it's just nothing but wide open area for the ducks to go into. So give them a little more room to go in because some of the ducks want to go inside. So, and then, you know, some of them don't. They're bizarre, you know. And actually, as soon as it starts raining, they all come outside. So, anyways, I'm going to have a shower. I don't know how this footage is showing up. I'm going to, tomorrow night, I'm going to clean this window off and take the screen off so you can see. But this is the ducks going in. It's so funny because they were sort of like, you know, congregate in front of the pen here, and then they just start this little wave. And actually, on the right-hand side, you can see the straight line. That group just stood up and sort of pushed everybody towards going in, and they're just moseying in so slow. I don't know how the footage is turning out here because we're going through a screen in the dark. But if you look at it, they're just all waiting their turn to go in, and everybody's just going in nice and slow. If I make too much noise, it'll startle them because they, you can see them going in. But if I, like I said, if I touch the screen off right now, it'll freak them out. Right now, they don't know I'm standing here. And this is, you know, the whole 500 of them plus going in at night. It's so funny to watch them. But the group on the right-hand side there, they were over about 30 feet, and then all of a sudden they just got up and ran over and just sat down, and then they just wait. They're waiting. But they're not very fast at going back in. They're taking their time. It's about 20 to 9 right now. It's not totally black out. You know, another 15 minutes it'll be black. But they're so funny, you know, they take their time going in. But this will last for this will go on for 15 minutes. I'm not going to run it the whole time for you, but I wanted to give you a shot just to, you know, so you can see what it's like, you know, for the ducks going in at night. It's so funny.